The fake vow. The fake vow. Do you take Kim Soo-ho as your husband? Kang Howen looked at him, her hands slightly trembling. I do. Do you take Kang Howen as your wife? Soo-ho took a deep breath, his gaze steady. I do. The priest smiled warmly. Good. I now declare you two as husband and wife from this moment. Applause echoed around the hall. They exchanged rings, and the priest's voice followed. God bless you. Now, you may kiss the bride. Soo-ho leaned in and gently pressed his lips to hers, a gentle, barely lasting peck. A collective, disappointed awe rose from the audience. Howen looked down, feeling the weight of countless eyes on them. Cameras clicked continuously, capturing every moment. Guests, media personnel, and private photographers swarmed the stage, offering congratulations. Kim Ye-jin approached Howen, as elegant as ever. Welcome to the family, dear. Howen smiled politely. Ye-jin's eyes sparkled mischievously. 1 year. I hope to see Kim Heir in my arms. Howen's smile faltered slightly, nerves prickling under her skin. Ye-jin's tone softened, sweet yet chilling. I hope you don't disappoint your mother-in-law. Soo-ho, standing nearby, silently observed everything. Just then, a voice came. Congratulations, bro. Park Seo-jun, Soo-ho's cousin and the first grandson of the Kim family. He is the son of Kim's only daughter, Dae-hyun. Though his parents divorced, he continued to carry both the Kim legacy and the Park name with quiet, unwavering pride. Often seen as composed and observant, Seo-jun grew up balancing two worlds, bound by Park blood yet shaped by his mother's side of the family. To Soo-ho, he is more than just a cousin. He is a familiar presence from childhood. Seo-jun came with a warm smile, his wife Seon by his side, a beautifully wrapped gift resting in his hands. Soo-ho smiled. Wishing you a very happy married life ahead, Seon said, smiling warmly. Thank you, Nuna, Soo-ho replied with a polite smile. Howen returned the gesture with a soft one of her own. Soon after, Kim Min-ho arrived. Soo-ho's younger cousin is the youngest grandson of the Kim family. Loved endlessly, spoiled a little, carrying fewer responsibilities and a lot more affection. Congratulations, Hyung, Min-ho said brightly. Soo-ho smiled warmly. Thank you, Min-ho. Seo-jun laughed when he saw him. Oh, our cutie Min-ho, he teased. Where's your wife, Sora? Min-ho protested immediately. Hyung, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm married. For us, you'll always be our little boy, Seo-jun replied, teasing him again. Soo-ho, Hyung, Min-ho whined. Tell him to stop. Soo-ho just smiled, enjoying the scene. Why are you complaining to him? Seo-jun added with mock authority. I'm the oldest here. Min-ho sulked. You're impossible. Come here, cutie, Seo-jun chuckled, pulling him closer. Let's take pictures together, he said happily. Finally, our cold-headed Soo-ho is married. Min-ho laughed, standing beside Seo-jun. Seon moved next to Howen, and together they posed as the camera clicked, capturing a rare, warm family moment filled with teasing, smiles, and quiet happiness. Kim Dae-ho arrived with his wife, Yuna, Min-ho's parents, Soo-ho's uncle and aunt. Congratulations, my son, Dae-ho said warmly. Soo-ho smiled. Thank you, Samchun. Congratulations, Yuna added, her voice flat and restrained. Soo-ho glanced at her briefly and nodded in acknowledgement. They posed together, cameras flashing, smiles carefully placed. Then finally, Haraboji arrived, the head of the Kim family. Walking beside him was his elder son, Kim Dan-tae, Soo-ho's father. Congratulations, my son, Haraboji said, his face glowing with visible relief. Soo-ho offered a small, polite smile. Finally, all my grandchildren are married, Haraboji continued, his voice soft with emotion. I was so worried. I wondered if my Soo-ho would ever marry, if he would ever bless me with a Kim heir. Soo-ho lowered his gaze. Howen did the same. Haraboji noticed and smiled gently. Don't worry, my children. Take your time. Soo-ho's father smiled in agreement. Welcome to the family, my child. Haraboji said, turning to Howen. She offered a soft, respectful smile. Suho has finally brought a beautiful bride into our family, Daehyun's voice echoed from behind. Haraboji turned toward her, smiling wider. Yes, he said. I truly thought my Suho might never fall in love again. But he did, all thanks to our Howen. Suho remained silent, breathing steadily, listening to the elders speak. You are very pretty, Daehyun said to Howen. Howen smiled shyly. And my Suho, my boy, Daehyun added, her voice filled with affection. Suho smiled back, a genuine, gentle smile. Daehyun had always been one of his favorite people in the family. She had loved him like her own child. God bless you, my son, Daehyun said. Suho stepped forward and wrapped her in a warm hug. All right, Suho's father said with a smile. Let's take a family photo together. Call everyone. Daehyun and Haraboji smiled as the family gathered on the stage. The camera clicked. A moment captured. A memory sealed forever. The celebration ended and guests began leaving. Suho escorted Howen to their penthouse, the home they would share. The car stopped in front of a lavish property. Suho stepped out, heading straight inside. Howen sighed, adjusting her heavy gown before following. A young woman greeted her with a polite bow. Hello, ma'am. I'm Kim Bora, your personal maid. Howen returned a polite smile. My room? Right this way, ma'am, Bora said, leading her inside. The bedroom was grand, with a king-sized bed, a soft couch by a small balcony, and a spacious, elegant wardrobe. It far surpassed the modest room she had grown up in. Howen stepped inside, soaking in the luxury. If you need anything, just give me a call, ma'am, Bora said politely. Okay, Howen replied. As Bora left, Howen closed the door behind her and sank onto the bed. Today's events replayed in her mind. The ceremony, her mother-in-law's cryptic words about Kim Heir. She exhaled and slowly removed her gown, stepping into the shower. 10 minutes later, she emerged, feeling refreshed and lighter. She changed into comfortable pajamas, glanced at the clock, 10:30 p.m., and lay down, exhaustion pulling at her limbs. A knock at the door startled her. Slowly, she got up and opened it. There he was, Suho. Did you eat? He asked, his tone cold, almost detached. No, I don't feel like it, Howen replied softly. He studied her for a moment, then stepped inside. She instinctively moved back, letting him in. He closed the door behind him, clad in a black nightrobe. Her gaze flickered, taking in the imposing figure. I hope you know why I'm here, he said, voice low. Howen lowered her head, words failing her. Yes or no? He asked. She nodded. He watched her carefully, then said, Then please cooperate. Her legs trembled as she walked toward the bed, hesitating before sitting down. Suho approached, his gaze sharp. Will you just sit like this, or? He raised an eyebrow. Hesitantly, she lay down. He exhaled and dimmed the lights, his robe falling open. The room's atmosphere thickened as he approached, removing her pajama bottoms and panties, leaving her exposed. He spread her legs. Her body shook, trembling against the vulnerability of the moment. Are you ready or not? He asked again. Howen closed her eyes, drawing in a steadying breath. I'm ready. He positioned himself, sliding inside her. Sharp pain shot through her, but she bit her lips and clenched the bedsheet, holding herself together. 10 minutes later, he pulled out, straightening his robe and without a word, left the room, leaving her alone. Tears welled up in her eyes. Her legs were unsteady, her body sore. She stayed still for a few minutes, collecting herself before slowly sitting up. She put her pajama bottoms back on and hugged the pillow tightly, thoughts swirling in her mind. She felt caged in this marriage, bound by choices she never wished to make, only endured. She had her reasons, solid ones, the kind that corner a person until there's no door left but the one they never wanted to walk through. Yet the ache inside her refused to quiet down. She had always imagined marriage as a warm bond, a shared heartbeat, a gentle partnership full of affection and soft mornings. Instead, she had stepped into something cold, a ritual, a contract, a life with no room for tenderness, and she had chosen it. Or rather, life had left her with no other choice. Tears kept slipping free, silent and persistent, soaking her pillow. She wrapped her arms around herself, whispering the only comfort she had. It's temporary. It's only for a while. Things will settle. Someday. She repeated it until the words lost shape and became a blurry hum in her tired mind. Eventually, exhaustion from the wedding dragged her under, heavier than all her fears, heavier than the loneliness tightening around her chest. And in that darkness, she finally slept.